What's good, peoples? My name is BIGREC. That's B-I-G-R-E-C, all caps, no spaces, one word. 1/5 of the Almighty Five conglomerate, founder of the RHHIB movement that stands for Real Hip Hop is back. Put a .com on it and your life will change. And I know I wanted to become a rap artist. Well, I've always been attached to hip hop culture. You know, coming up, I mean, I didn't really start rapping, you know, until about '94. So it's about 18 years deep, but I've been involved in just hip hop culture for years. I started off beatboxing. I knew that this was something that I really wanted to do once I got to college and linked up with several of my peers who were very like-minded, very mission-oriented. We did a lot of community outreach, community service in the hood for young people. And but we were really into the culture. You know, we comprised of several MCs. It was called Mass Reality. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the whole 12-12 regiment. Along that whole process, I don't know, I got the bug. I got the little itch, just not even to write. I used to just start freestyling and everything, and then so I kind of stepped away from the beatbox thing, and then it just, I was approached like, dude, why don't you ever thought about writing? You know, because I was always into language arts and English literature and whatever. But so I just started, you know, messing around with it, and a light came on. So far, the journey has been a long one. It's been ups and downs. But it's been a beautiful journey. You know, Talib Kweli put an album out several years ago called "The Beautiful Struggle," and it's something that I identify with because for so long, seeing how the changes in hip hop culture have kind of just continued to happen, you kind of move with the times. Your perspective changes if you're willing to adapt to certain things. For me, I've just stayed consistent because I've always had a love for words. I've always loved being able to communicate my passions and communicate my thoughts through the culture, through the art form. So from starting off, you know, with the group and then venturing off into being a solo artist and honing my skills throughout that time, not only lyrically, but in my performance game, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like my big thing, is my stage show, my live show, being able to put my energy out there and connect with the people, and you know, whoever's feeling the music, you know, they're feeling it, and those who may not know or whatnot, like, it's one of my main objectives to make you know what time it is in that moment, to make you know my contribution in what I want it to be. You know, I'm committed to bridging the gap, you know, between youth and elders in this culture. Musically, to bridge gaps between the mainstream and the underground, and just make an impact and leave my mark, you know, on hip hop culture. So, you know, I'm just, you know, this thing it's a real thing, and I'm just happy that I can actually put my life into music and my experiences, knowing that in some way, shape, or form it's going to be able to benefit somebody that actually hears it. Ultimately, I want to see myself establish my company and that stand the test of time. RHHIB Enterprises. Again, Real Hip Hop is back. You know, it's a movement, but it's also something that is a legacy that I want to leave for my son, and what I want to leave for, you know, my children's children, you know, as the old adage is. You know, there's a lot to the vision, and there's a lot of things that are that are entailed in it also. And at the end of the day, man, I really want to see my people eat, you know, and be able to be inspired. As an artist, you know, I have a few goals set. I would love to win a Grammy Award, you know, and be noticed and recognized for my work. You know, I would love to have, you know, as an artist, to record a #1 album, you know what I'm saying, and you know, and I'm doing a lot of study, you know, of the game. I've been doing a lot of study as well as being a part, you know, of hip hop, especially out here in Atlanta. You know, there's a lot of things that I think I can contribute to the culture, and as a result, connect with people and hopefully see some of those particular goals reached. But beyond that, not just in the artistry, on the business end, you know, I want to be a successful businessman that puts, you know, some of the pieces together when it comes to hip hop culture, and changes the way that hip hop is actually perceived by the masses. You know what I'm saying? Balancing artistry and business. This is the ultimate Libra question. It is a daily journey. It's kind of innate. You just have to make it happen. The dream cannot die, you know, but then I cannot die. I've got to eat. Eat, grind. Grind, eat. Eat, grind. Do it all. You gotta make it happen. It's a balancing act, and that's the only way I can put the how to it, man. It's different for everybody. It really is. And some things I just can't even share with you as far as my secrets, because I need to make sure that what I'm doing works, and then when I get where I'm going, then I'll come back and share a few things with the whole tap audience and everything. You know what I'm saying? We can do it like that. How about that? Believe it or not, balance. You know, I just spent a good amount of time kind of clowning about it, but in essence, you know, balancing out your passion, you know, with the livelihood, balancing out just personal life and just the normalcy of life with the vision and the mission and the passions and the goals. That right there is the greatest challenge that I face. Absolutely. Unequivocally. No doubt. What else fuels me? Very simple. I have a 7-year-old son. My son Gideon, aka Little Rack, aka a major reason that I'm on this planet breathing right now. Of course, I also do what I do for me, but I'm very, very focused on building this legacy that I'm gonna leave for him. Whether he choose whatever the profession or desires of his heart are, whatever he wants to pursue, that's up to him. And I'm gonna do my part to help cultivate that and bring those things out. But at least knowing that the work of my hands is actually leaving something that's gonna be of benefit to him monetarily. It'll be something that'll have equity and something that he could be like, you know what, this was my dad's. My dad told me that I could do anything I put my mind to. And he had some rough times. You know, it was a journey, it was a struggle, but then he reached his goal and he was able to do what he always said he wanted to do. And since he set that example, that's enough proof for me to know that I can literally do whatever it is that I want to do. First and foremost, please do yourself and all of humanity a favor. Please be honest with yourself. Whatever it is that you really want to do, make up your mind, be definitive, make a decision, and then go full speed with that decision. Off top, be honest with yourself and evaluate what is it that you really want to do, and then ask yourself, why do you want to do what you do? You know what I'm saying? Beyond that, think beyond just yourself, man. Hard work will take anyone a very long way. Recognize where your blessings come from. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just you. So, those are my words. Yes, indeed. Signing off is your man Big Rec, 1/5 of the Almighty 5 conglomerate. Again, Real Hip Hop is Back is the movement. You can check me out online at realhiphopisback.com. Spell it regularly. You know, all grammatical. It's all regular. Real Hip Hop is Back. BigRecZilla.com. Follow me on Twitter at BigRecZilla. That's BigRecZilla. And yeah, man, enjoy. Download these mixtapes. I got some material coming out real soon, 2013. Look out for that Doomsday. Big Rec, Diamond D, that's right, the legendary Diamond D from Digging in the Crates. If you don't know who he is, Google him. Major contributor to hip hop culture. I'm honored and humbled to even be a part of this experience. So check me out, Doomsday, coming 2013. Holla at your boy, Big Rec. Real hip hop is back. Deuces.
No autograph disc with a Sharpie. If I knew then what I know now, I'd have been your DD with the car keys.
Now you might catch me in Atlanta, cause I'm really from Atlanta. Yeah, I was there when the new Chris Chandler, he really stunk up Atlanta. Now I'm out there with the boys in the flannels, throwing up signs like they just open. I seen them run up with the wrong guy.